Nay, either tell me where thou hast been, or I will not open my lips so wide as a bristle may enter. In way of thy excuse, my lady will hang thee for thy absent.
Let her hang me. He that is well hanged in this world needs to fear no colors.
Make that good!
He shall see none to fear.
A good Lenten answer. And I can tell thee where that saying was born of, I fear no colors.
Where, good Mistress Mary?
In the wars. And that may you be bold to say it in your foolery.
Well, God give them wisdom that have it, and those that are fools, let them use their talents.
Yet you will be hanged for being so long absent, or, wait, to be turned away. Is that not as good as a hanging to you?
Many a good hanging prevents a bad marriage, and for turning away, let summer bear it out. You are resolute, then? Not so neither, but I am resolved on 2 points. That if one break, the other will hold, or if both break, your gaskins fall. Apt, in good faith, very apt. Well, go thy way. If Sir Toby would leave drinking, thou wert as witty a piece of Eve's flesh as any in Illyria. Peace, you rogue, no more of that. Here comes my lady. Make your excuse wisely, you were best. Wit, ain't be thy will, put me into good fooling. Those wits that think they have thee do very oft prove fools, and I, that am sure I lack thee, may pass for a wise man, for what says Knapolis? Better a witty fool than a foolish wit. God bless thee, lady.
Oh, take the fool away. Do you not hear, fellows? Take away the lady. Oh, go to. You're a dry fool. I'll no more of you. Besides, you grow dishonest. Oh, 2 faults, Madonna. The drink and good counsel will amend. For if the dry fool drink, then is the fool not dry. Bid the dishonest man mend himself. If he mend, he is no longer dishonest. If he cannot, let the botcher mend him. Anything that's mended is but patched. Virtue that transgresses is but patched with sin, and sin that amends is but patched with virtue. If that this simple syllogism will serve, so. If it will not, what remedy? As there is no true cuckold but calamity, so beauty's a flower. The lady bade, take away the fool. Therefore I say again, take her away.
Sir, I bade them take away you. Misprision in the highest degree. Lady, cuculus non facit Malcolm. That's as much as to say as I were not motley in my brain. Good Madonna, give me leave to prove you a fool. Can you do it? Dexterously, good Madonna. Make your proof. I must catechize you for it. Madonna, good my mouse of virtue, answer me. Well, sir, for want of other idlement, I'll bide your proof. Good Madonna, why mourn'st thou, good fool, for my brother's death? I think his soul is in hell, Madonna. I know his soul is in heaven, fool. The more fool, Madonna, to mourn for your brother's soul being in heaven. Take away the fool, gentlemen. What think you of this fool, Malvolio? Doth he not mend?
Yes, and shall do until the pangs of death shake him. Infirmity that decays the wise doth ever make the better fool. God send you, sir, a speedy infirmity for the better increasing your folly. Sir Toby will be sworn that I am no fox, but he will not pass his word for 2 pence that you are no fool.
How say you to that, Malvolio?
I marvel your ladyship take delight in such a barren rascal. I saw him put down the other day with an ordinary fool that had no more brain than a stone. Look you now, he's out on his guard already. Unless you laugh and minister occasion to him, he is gagged. I protest, I take these wise men that crow so at these set of fools no better than the fool's zanies.
Oh, you are sick of self-love, Malvolio,
and taste with a distempered appetite.
To be generous, guiltless, and of a free disposition is to take those things for bird bolts that you deem cannon bullets. There is no slander in an allowed fool, though he do nothing but rail, nor no railing in a known discreet man, though he do nothing but reprove.
Now Mercury endue thee with leasing, for thou speakest well of fools.
Madam, there is at the gate a young gentleman much desires to speak with you.
From the Count Orsino, is it?
I know not, madam. 'Tis a fair young man, and well attended.
Who of my people hold him in delay?
Sir Toby, madam, your kinsman.
Fetch him off, I pray you. He speaks nothing but madman. Fie on him. Go you, Malvolio. If it be a suit from the Count, I am sick, or not at home. What you will, to dismiss it.
Now you see, sir, how your fooling grows old, and people dislike it. Thou hast spoke for us, Madonna, as if thy eldest son should be a fool, whose skull Jove crammed with brains. For here he comes, one of thy kin has a most weak pia mater. By mine honor, half drunk. What is he at the gate, cousin? A gentleman. A gentleman? What gentleman? 'Tis a gentleman here. A plague o'er these pickle herring! How now, sot? Good Sir Toby! Cousin, how have you come so early by this lethargy? Lechery? I defy lechery. There's one at the gate. Ay, marry, what is he? Let him be the devil, an he will. I care not. Give me faith, say I. Well, it's all one.
What's a drunken man like, fool? Like a drowned man, a fool and a madman. One draught above heat makes him a fool, the second mads him, and the third drowns him. Go thou and seek the crowner, and let him sit o' my cause, for he is the third degree of drink. He's drowned. Go look after him. He is but mad yet, Madonna, and the fool shall look to the madman. Madam, yon young fellow swears he will speak with you. I told him you were sick. He takes on him to understand so much, and therefore comes to speak with you. I told him that you were asleep. He seems to have a foreknowledge of that too, and therefore comes to speak with you. What is to be said to him, lady? He's fortified against any denial. Tell him he shall not speak with me.
Has been told so. And he says he'll stand at your door like a sheriff's post and be a supporter to a bench, but he'll speak with you. What kind of man is he? Of mankind. What manner of man? A very ill manner. He'll speak with you, will you or no? Of what personage and years is he? Not yet old enough for a man, nor young enough for a boy. As a squash is, before 'tis a peas cod. Or a codling, when 'tis almost an apple. 'Tis with him in standing water between boy and man. He is very well favored. And he speaks very shrewishly. One would think his mother's milk was scarce out of him. Let him approach. Call in my gentlewoman. My lady calls.
Come, give me my veil. Throw it o'er my face. We'll once more hear Orsino's embassy.
The honorable lady of the house, which is she?
Speak to me, I shall answer for her. Your will.
Most radiant, exquisite, and unmatchable beauty. I pray you tell me if this be the lady of the house, for I never saw her. I would be loath to cast away my speech, for besides that is excellently well penned. I took great pains to con it. Good beauties, let me sustain no scorn. I am very comfortable, even to the least sinister uses.
Whence came you, sir?
I can say little more than I have studied, and that question is out of my part. Good gentle one, Tell me if you be the lady of the house, that I may proceed with my speech.
Are you a comedian?
No, my profound heart. And yet, by the very fangs of malice, I swear, I am not that I play. Are you the lady of the house? If I do not usurp myself, I am. Most certain, if you are she, you do usurp yourself. For what is yours to bestow is not yours to reserve. But this is from my commission. I will on with my speech in your praise, and then show you the heart of my message. Come to what is important in it. I forgive you the praise. Alas, I took great pains to study it, and 'tis poetical. It is the more like to be feigned. I pray you, keep it in. I heard that you were saucy at my gates, and allowed your approach rather to wonder at you than to hear you. If you be not mad, be gone. If you have reason, be brief. 'Tis not that time of moon with me to make one in so skipping a dialogue.
Will you hoist sail, sir? Here lies your way.
No, good swabber. I am to hold here a little longer. Some mollification for your giant, sweet lady. Tell me your mind, I'm a messenger.
Sure you have some hideous matter to deliver when the courtesy of it is fearful. Speak your office.
It alone concerns your ear. I bring no overture of war, no taxation of homage. I hold the olive in my hand. My words are as full of peace as matter.
Yet you began rudely. What are you? What would you?
The rudeness that hath appeared in me have I learned from my entertainment. What I am and what I would are as secret as maidenhead. To your ears, divinity. To any others, profanation.
Give us the place alone. We will hear this divinity.
Oh, yeah.
Now, sir, what is your text?
Most sweet lady.
A comfortable doctrine, and much may be said of it. Where lies your text?
In Orsino's bosom.
Oh, in his bosom. In what chapter of his bosom?
To answer by the method, and in the first of his heart.
Oh, I have read it. It is heresy. Have you no more to say?
Good madam, let me see your face.
Have you any commission from your lord to negotiate with my face? You are now out of your text. But we will draw the curtain and show you the picture. Look, sir, such a one I was this present. Is it not well done?
Excellently done, if God did all.
'Tis ingrained, sir. 'Twill endure wind and weather.
'Tis beauty truly blent, whose red and white nature's own sweet and cunning hand laid on. Lady, you are the cruelest she alive, if you lead these graces to the grave and leave the world no copy.
Oh, sir, I will not be so hard-hearted. I will give out divers schedules of my beauty. It shall be inventoried, and every particle and utensil labeled to my will as item 2 lips indifferent, red, item 2 gray eyes with lids to them, item 1 neck, 1 chin, and so forth. Will you send hither to praise me?
I see you what you are. You are too proud. But if you are the devil, you are fair. My lord and master loves you. Oh, such love could be but recompensed, though you are crowned the nonpareil of beauty.
How does he love me?
With adorations, with fertile tears, with groans that thunder love, with sighs of fire.
Well, shit.
Your lord does know my mind. I cannot love him, yet I suppose him virtuous, know him noble, of great estate, of fresh and stainless youth, and in voices well divulged, free, learned, and valiant, and in the dimension and shape of nature a gracious person, but yet I cannot love him. He might have took his answer long ago. If I did love you in my master's flame, with such a suffering, such a deadly life, in your denial I would find no sense. I would not understand it. Why, what would you? Make me a willow cabin at your gate, and call upon my soul within the house, write loyal cantons of contemned love, and sing them loud even in the dead of night. Hallo your name to the reverberate hills and make the babbling gossip of the air cry out, Olivia! Oh, you should not rest between the elements of air and earth, but you should pity me.
You might do much. What is your parentage?
Above my fortunes, yet my state as well. I am a gentleman.
Get you to your lord. I cannot love him. Let him send no more, unless, perchance, you come to me again to tell me how he takes it. Oh, fare you well. I thank you for your pains. Spin this for me.
I'm no feed post, lady. Keep your purse. My master, not myself, lacks recompense. Love makes his heart of flint, and that you shall love, and let your further, like my master's, be placed in contempt. Farewell, fair cruelty. Huh.
What is your parentage? Above my fortunes, yet my state is well. I am a gentleman. Woo!
I'll be sworn thou art. Thy tongue, thy face, thy limbs, actions, and spirit do give thee a fivefold blazon. Not too fast. Soft, soft. Unless the master were the man. How now? Even so quickly may one catch the plague? Methinks the youth's perfections with an invisible and subtle stealth to creep in at mine eyes. Well, let it be. How now, Malvolio?
Here, madam, at your service.
Run after that same peevish messenger, the county's man. He left this ring behind him, would I or not. Tell him I'll none of it. Desire him not to flatter with his lord, nor to hold him up with hopes. I am not for him. If that the youth will come by tomorrow, I'll give him reasons for it. Hie thee, Malvolio.
I will.
I do I know not what, and fear to find mine eye too great a flatterer for my mind. Fates, show thy force. Ourselves we do not owe. What is decreed must be, and this be so.